everyone. Today is Tuesday, October 22nd, 2019, and welcome back to the show. Heather, you were on assignment last week. It's nice to have you back with us.
I enjoyed my assignment.
Yes, you were away, right? Where were you last week? You had some conference or something going on? I forget where you were. You were away.
No,
you weren't. Oh,
I was local.
Me. You were.
I had dinner plans.
Oh, excuse us. She went to dinner. That was the assignment. Thanks a lot. Well, we had Jamie here, and last week...
Thanks for filling in for me.
Yes, we show, and Jamie is on assignment this week. We're going to find out. We'll find out next
where
week.
she is.
That's right. And
maybe she's at dinner.
Maybe she's at dinner as well, right? The two of you. Just think you can take off whenever you feel like it around here.
You're going to be on assignment the following week.
I will be, yeah. It'll be Halloween next week, and we've got our big Halloween show for everybody.
Ooh,
and we're actually
going
to show a preview of that this week.
Yeah.
Of some clips that what we've done over the years for Halloween.
It'll be fun.
And, we'll see what's going to happen next week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, last week I showed some clips of my sister's wedding, so
congratulations
to them. We had a lot of fun.
Congratulations.
A lot of fun at the wedding, and, very, very happy for the both of them, and all of our people got to see that, and including, showing some behind the scenes of what went on at the wedding. I had my little GoPro, and I was carrying it around, to show everybody what was happening. And then we went to the Highway Drive-In. It was the first time Matt has been to the drive-in in probably since I've been in high school, which is over 20 years ago. And I finally went to the Highway Drive-In.
Wow.
It was quite the experience, people saw. Yes, people saw that last week. So we had a lot of fun with that. A lot of fun at the drive-in. So this week, certainly it's with great sadness, that I announced the passing of my cousin, Michael DeBenedictis. And Michael and I served for 10 years, more than actually 10 plus years, at St. Anthony's Friary in Catskill. Everybody knows I play the organ, of course, and how involved I am in the church, but that was really Michael. I learned that from Michael. Him and I played the organ together for, as I said, over 10 years. At the Friary, he played the organ and I sang. I'm not much of a singer, but he taught me how to do that.
Very well.
Yeah, he taught me how to do that over the years. And, of course, we served together at St. Patrick's, before the church closed, him and I, when I became the music director there. I asked him to be the organist on Saturday evening, and he did. So every Saturday he played the organ for me, so I didn't have to do all these masses. And we sang together there. We did, the holy days together. We did a lot together over the years, and he certainly is going to be missed by myself and my family, but so many other people that he touched over the years.
Yeah.
And, I just want to share a story. I was actually going to the house one day, and there was someone, a recovering addict, that Michael had mentored and talked to. And he said, I just want to, say I'm sorry to hear about the passing of Michael. Michael actually sat down with this kid and talked to him. So you don't know all the things that Michael did behind the scenes.
He's a very giving and loving and kind person.
And that's how he's always been. And... we did a lot together, as I said, and I posted that on my Facebook page. Every Saturday morning, we were together. It was our regular breakfast routine with my cousin Bob. You and Jamie were here for me at that time when my cousin Bob passed away, and we talked about him.
Yeah.
And Michael and I kept that tradition of every Saturday morning going to breakfast. And, it's going to be tough. It's going to be definitely an adjustment for me. Not having him around at the Friary, not having him around to talk about new music that's coming out. It's definitely going to be an adjustment.
But you have a lot of him, so much more than others would have of those that leave before them.
Yeah.
As many may know or not know, he was a fabulous musician. Excuse me, and the organist that he played, and during the wake, the music that you had found, that he put on discs, of his recordings.
We recorded every mass.
I mean,
recorded every mass we did
mass.
from 2008.
You played it during the wake, and it was just like being in mass, just like him playing. And then the songs he recorded in the organ were just amazing. Like, just, he lives on.
Yes.
And the one thing he loved the most, minus people, the thing he loved the most was his music.
That's right.
His music. And it was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
It was. And it was a fitting tribute to him. And I tried to make it special for him.
You did.
One of his songs that he recorded when he was in a band called the Peach Boys down in New York City. Very, he's known worldwide for his music. And that was one of them. Life is Something Special. Yeah. That was his song. And, his DJ friend David DePino watches this show all the time. He came up and, commented on that. And, he said to me, he goes, you did a great job playing the organ for him. And I tried my best. I will never be Michael.
But you know what, though?
I'm not that good, but,
What you did was beyond magnificent. And I say that because he is so close to you. Cousins, in some families, cousins are not as close.
Yeah.
You guys were like brothers.
We were like brothers.
And
he
for
told
you
me
to
that.
play
he told me that many times that I was like
and
a brother to him.
sing and really perform like you did was truly amazing. And not only by me seeing it, but by others as well. They recognized it.
And the people sang, and that's why I'd ask people,
Did you hear the church?
Yeah.
People were singing their hearts out.
And that's what Michael would have wanted.
Oh, it was beautiful. It was, yes. It's exactly, if you could ever plan your funeral service, if Michael could plan his funeral service, that is exactly what it would have been like.
Yeah, well, him and I, we shared the same love for the liturgy and the Mass.
Yeah.
We shared the same love of the organ, and he played a lot longer than I have, but the 20 years that I've been playing the organ and the 50 plus years that he played the organ, we always had that common bond.
Good.
And I don't have that anymore. It's a big adjustment.
Well, you have all the songs that he's played and he's recorded, and you've got a lot to learn now.
I do have a lot to learn, and I'm not giving up. And that was something I look back at some of the text messages that he sent to me, and one of them was, "You need to take care of the friary," and I will be at the friary,
and you will.
And I will continue to be at Sacred Heart Church in Cairo and Our Lady of Knox Shrine in East Durham. I was very grateful for Father Steve Matthews. He came to the funeral. Yes. He helped with the printing of the programs.
He did a wonderful
he has
job.
been at my side since Michael got sick.
Yeah.
He actually came down and saw Michael when he was sick, and Michael wanted to see him.
Yeah.
And Michael and I had a lot of conversations, when he was sick.
Yeah.
And couldn't move. And I hope that, and he would always say, "Oh, your talk show." I don't know if he ever watched it, but he knew it was going on, and he was so impressed that I was able to do this.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate I forgot all my cameras because I'm sure David DePino is watching.
I know,
but he used to like the different angles of the cameras. Well, I don't know where I put my cameras. Probably still at school.
It's been a lot. It's been a long week for Matt.
It's been a long week. Yes, Matt is tired. We almost didn't do a show.
Yeah.
But Heather kept pushing me along here, and that's why we're here this week.
We're here for you guys.
Yeah, so let's get to it. We've got some... before we do that, I want to say I played for a wedding on Saturday.
Yes.
This wedding was scheduled, and for months ago, probably in the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
And I had said to Michael, one of my last conversations with him was was telling him about how I had to play for a wedding in St. Mary's of the Snow in Saugerties, how I took off from Cairo because I knew I wasn't going to make it back in time, and I wanted to wish my... congratulations to the couple as well, Caitlin and Alex. Caitlin's actually from Palinville.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and the wedding was down there, so congratulations to
them. Congratulations.
And I definitely had Michael at my side. I could feel his presence. Yeah. He moved my feet in ways that I've never moved my feet before.
Can we talk about that a little bit? Can we talk about the bee?
Yes, the bee,
Can we talk about the bee?
Right,
okay.
Yeah.
So I arrive at the funeral service.
Right.
The wake, excuse me. Arrive at the wake. and I see your mom, and your mom was talking. I asked, how's Matt doing? And your mom like, he's doing okay. You know, thankful for this bee that was flying around her during Mass, Sunday Mass that morning.
Right.
She goes, because it flew around me, and I had to get up and move to the back. And so she moved to the back, and after Mass, everyone comes up and greets each other and says, you know, good morning. And so 2 sisters that sit together were crying. And she was like, it's okay, it's going to be okay. She's like, no, we're crying for Matt.
Yeah.
And she's like, they were like, Matt, you know, after he announced the passing of your cousin Michael, he started to cry a little. And she's like, that bee saved me because I couldn't see my little son crying. So then Michael is brought in, you know, in the casket during the funeral service. And there's this bee.
The bee was
and
back.
there is this bee flying around the entire church.
Right.
And every time you played, it would buzz around and it would fly back and forth. And it was just amazing. And seeing that bee. And then we were at the cemetery.
At the cemetery, right.
And
the
here
bee was
comes
back.
this bee. And he's buzzing in everyone's ear.
Yep.
Your ear.
That's right. My cousin Gino.
Your cousin Gino's ear.
Yep.
And Sam reaches over to me and he goes, there's that bee again.
Yeah.
And then it lands right in the flowers.
Yes, right.
And I said, it's Michael. It's got to be Michael.
Michael sent that bee, right.
So then I went home and I made you walk with me and the dog.
That's right. Heather kept me very busy.
I come over here and I'm waiting outside for you. And there's the bee again.
Yeah.
The bee is home with you and Sam.
That's true. I know. Well.
So, you know, I don't normally believe in this stuff, but
I know.
Watching that happen was incredible. And truthfully, if anything, it gives you some relief, some satisfaction that he's still around us.
Yes, definitely.
That was, regardless of whether that bee was really him or not, it gave hope.
I know. And you've been a great friend. You know,
Absolutely.
And, I appreciate, you being there with me.
Absolutely,
Matt. Throughout the
you
whole time.
You would do the same thing.
And I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Let's get to it. We've got some Halloween clips I want to share for next week's show.
I'm excited for that one.
Because we got a huge Halloween special next week. So let's take a look at some Halloween over the years.
Let's go.
Okay. Here we go. We've got some community news for everybody. The Greene County Department of Human Services will host a Halloween-themed bake sale from 10 to 2 on October 25th at the second floor lobby of the Greene County Office Building, 411 Main Street in Catskill. All proceeds benefit the Greene County Senior Angels Program.
Very nice. So the Columbia Greene Humane Society, SPCA, will host a fall open house and free adoption day at 11:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. on October 26th at the Humane Society at 111 Humane Society Road in Claverack. There will be free hot dogs and costumes. Pet and or human costumes are welcome. To find out how to take a new pet home on the same day, call 518-828-6044.
And I'd love to get the Humane Society on here. We haven't been talking about that.
We definitely do.
Trunks for Treat will be held from 2:30 to 5 on October 26th at the Catskill Elks Lodge, 41 North Jefferson Avenue in Catskill. The free event will include a haunted house, face painting, picture taking, games, prizes, and raffles, pumpkin decorating, food and drinks. Kids must be accompanied by an adult.
And the Friends of the Hermance. Friends of the Hermance Memorial Library will host a free Halloween party for kids of all ages, 1 to 3 p.m. on October 26th at the library, 1 Eli Street, Coxsackie. There will be crafts, story time, and hand-decorated cupcakes.
Story time.
Love
we need story time with Jamie Story.
For information, call 518-731-8084. Maybe she's on assignment.
Maybe. An open house will be held 10 to 2, October 30th at Hearthstone Care, 1187 Route 23A in Catskill. There'll be games, food, trick-or-treating, and more. All are welcome.
Copac Halloween Party will be held October 31st at the Copac Park Building. Wow! 230 Mountain View Road in Copac. Party starts at 5 p.m. Costume judging starts at 5:30 for children and adults.
How many times can you say Copac?
Copac.
There's your community news. All right, well, we had an action-packed show this week. A nice tribute to my cousin Michael de Benedictis.
Very
and
nice.
I wanted to thank all the people for their outpouring of prayers, thoughts, concerns. I had a lot of Facebook comments, and we had over 200 comments people wrote on my Facebook. And I read them all, and I appreciate everybody writing in. And it definitely was a touching tribute. Even my cousin Tony Scott mentioned, she goes, there was close to 300 people that liked the post, and then over 200 people that commented on it. So he read them all as well. So I appreciate everybody's thoughts and prayers, and we're going to do this, and we're going to continue on and continue to live out his legacy here in Catskill.
Yes, we are.
Thank you all for joining us this week. We'll see everybody next week for Halloween.
Goodbye.